Our message from Clubhouse Gibraltar is stay home, stay healthy, and stay connected. We are not going against the grain. It's just because we've worked so much in the mental health field to ensure that people who suffer from mental health problems can socially integrate into society. And now we're promoting the theme of social distancing as an acceptable concept. And I think that in itself is very confusing. This is a time when people's mental resilience is going to be put to the test, and a lot of people will need mental health support during this time. We do not need to increase the stigma or people's response to it. This generation will be wary of physical distance. For a long time, there'll be less handshakes, less hugs, less embraces, and that's going to be hard in itself. So hence, let's keep it to physical distancing and continue to reinforce social connectedness, because Gibraltar is more socially connected now than it had ever been before. And it's really wonderful to see how the whole community is responding. But let's make it clear, all that is being asked from us is physical distancing.
Well, Clubhouse has been campaigning for decades now for social inclusion for people with mental health issues. Are you afraid that by promoting social distancing during this pandemic, those members of our society will be left even more vulnerable?
Well, if you imagine that social inclusion seems to be the complete opposite to social distancing, and we are left with this word lingering in our minds, like it happens with most media and advertising campaigns, words do linger. And social distancing is now being promoted as something that is being done by the whole world for our own good. So when you try to reintroduce social inclusion, it won't seem to fit as easily as before. And people will be wary of both the physical distancing and the social distancing. Life won't be the same again. And if there was a stigma before already, we need to be conscious that we don't want to extenuate that scenario. We've worked hard enough, and a lot of people now who have never suffered mental health issues are going to reach their threshold after being cooped up for so long, and it may be the straw that breaks the camel's back. So it is one time in our lives when we need to be conscious that people are going to be more vulnerable, they're going to be more in need of help, and the last thing we need is for them not to feel socially connected.